Representative McCaul claims Taliban not allowing U.S. citizens to depart Mazar-i-Sharif airport are not clearing the airplanes to depart. They've sat at the airport for the last couple of days, McCaul said on Fox News Sunday. We know the reason why is because the Taliban want something in exchange. This is really, Chris, turning into a hostage situation where they are not going to allow American citizens leave until they get full recognition from the United States of America. McCaul told Fox News that he has received information in the classified space that the number of Americans in Afghanistan is in the hundreds. McCaul spokesperson Leslie Shade clarified, there are planes awaiting takeoff in Mazar-i-Sharif that are not being allowed to take off by the Taliban. There were initially issues with the manifests not matching the actual humans on the plane, but that was cleared up days ago. It is the Taliban that is refusing to allow them to leave the country. The U.S. State Department said it didn't have any information on this specific situation but noted the U.S. no longer has resources in Afghanistan. Given these constraints, we also do not have a reliable means to confirm the basic details of charter flights, including who may be organizing them, the number of U.S. citizens and other priority groups on board, the accuracy of the rest of the manifest, and where they plan to land, among many other issues, the spokesperson said. The National Security Council did not immediately respond to a request for comment on McCaul's claims. The spokesperson said that Ascend was trying to help 34 people leave, and began working with other NGOs to organize flights, for altogether 1,300 people. They are aware of 19 U.S. citizens in that group, but there are likely more, according to Ascend. The U.S. Department of Defense is prepared to receive the people in Qatar and process them, when they are able to get there, the spokesperson said. The State Department said it will hold the Taliban to its commitment to allow people to leave Afghanistan freely. We will hold the Taliban to its pledge to let people freely depart Afghanistan. As with all Taliban commitments, we are focused on deeds, not words, but we remind the Taliban that the entire international community is focused on whether they live up to their commitments, the State Department spokesperson said. McCaul reiterated his belief that U.S. officials should not trust the Taliban. I think in many respects because this administration ignored the warnings of the intelligence community assessments, overrode the top generals, we find ourselves in this very precarious, dangerous situation where the Taliban is now dictating terms to us, McCaul said. When the Trump administration announced its Taliban agreement in February 2020, McCaul praised the agreement. I applaud President Trump and Secretaries Pompeo and Esper for reaching an agreement with the Taliban and a corresponding joint declaration with the Afghan government, McCaul said in a statement at the time, adding, it is critical that a residual force remain in place until a lasting peace is achieved. By the time the Biden administration was executing the final withdrawal from Afghanistan in August, McCaul had shifted to criticizing the White House's engagement with the Taliban. To blame this on the prior administration, I think, is ill-conceived, because the fact is, this was a conditions-based agreement, McCaul said on August 16. And the conditions were not being followed by the Taliban.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.